Hi everyone, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. Today's video is very important with
Hello.
Rajeeve Kaushik sir.
We are shouting because it's raining outside.
तो और तेज बोलेंगे हम. Sir, ये question जो है, this question has been asked so many times, even by some of my very close friends or chief engineers and captains, कि यार whatever videos that we are making today, that we know, at least we make it for fourth
General
engineers.
videos,
These are very general videos. ये हमें तो पता है. ये तुम fourth engineer, third engineer, second officer जो पहली बार कर रहा है, for them it is good. But it's a very generic videos we know. Why don't you convince Rajeeve Kaushik sir to straight away tell us those 10 mutual funds where we need to invest? Why don't you do that? तो सर मैंने बोला मैं तो सीधा वीडियो आपके साथ बनाऊंगा, आप ही आंसर दो कि why don't you recommend those 10 mutual funds?
For the simple reason that if I knew that those 10 mutual funds, I will invest in them. Nobody knows those 10 mutual funds.
Nobody.
Simple. We only know the fund manager who has been with this mutual fund for so many years. I am not impressed by the returns that a mutual fund has been giving for 10 years. I am more impressed that out of these 10 years, for how many years was this fund manager with them? And now the question, why I can't give 10 mutual funds? Because there are more than 10 mutual funds. You see, we start with large cap, large and mid cap, small cap, flexi cap, multi cap, tax saving, and about 5-6 sector funds. Okay, right. These are the funds. There are 47 AMCs. 47 multiplied by 10. There are 470 equity funds apart from index funds which you can invest in. Now, out of this, there has been an extensive research done which says that no mutual fund scheme, not one, has actually been the topper of all particular years in a 10-year period. Out of this, maybe one company was there for 3 years, one scheme, another one was for maybe 2 years. Nobody can be the best performer. So what do we look for? Firstly, you look for a good AMC which has a good pedigree. Means it has been in existence for at least 20 years minimum today. Why? Because the mutual fund industry has a history of 28 years. So out of 28 years, at least 15-20 saal to ho. So when you do that, you come down to 10 AMC. You can easily calculate Aditya Birla, Sun Life, you can say DSPML, Bandhan, which was IDFC, has become Bandhan, IDFC, HDFC, ICICI, Kotak, Mirai, right? So you can come down to at least 10. SBI, of course, is the biggest. Reliance has become Nippon. Even then, you will get about 12. Now, if you start investing in all these funds, you will have a long list. And actually, I have a mail from one captain and one chief engineer one of them has 47 funds with him and another has 52. And they have sent me this Excel sheet ki isme se batao kya hame karna hai. Maine kaha, I can't get the head and tail of it. I can't tell you how much, which one you should shift because they are spread too much around. So firstly, when you start off as fourth engineer, now I will bring down the list because I am seeing that a fourth engineer is starting off at a very lower age or a third officer. He has lesser money to his disposal. So please keep only 3 funds. Keep 2 flexi cap and 1 small cap and continue investing. Later on, when you actually clear your mates and second engineers and you start getting a little higher salary, add 1 more fund. Number of funds will not make much of a difference. More the number of funds, more you will get confused. Why I cannot recommend this? Because see, this is a social media and I am not a certified investor. I mean, certified advisor, or I'm not earning anything out of this. So I have purposely not taken any qualification. So I cannot say that you must do this because it sounds like a recommendation what you see on CNBC. Somebody recommending this stock, somebody recommending this stock. But when we are in a group and I know a person, the same fund cannot be good for everybody. Cannot be. A young person has maybe less cash at his disposal, but he does not have much of responsibility. He can be more aggressive. A person in the 40s will have more responsibilities, maybe a little higher cash, but by now his wealth should have accumulated. So I can't expect him to be very aggressive. So that is why I said in the previous video that please give us 4 details: your full name, your city of residence, your age, and your rank. Did I ever ask for the salary? Did I ask for the bank account? Because I know how much money they have. I can also, when they phone me, I tell them that, do you invest in real estate? If he says yes, then I also know that how much money he will be having in the bank. Because maximum people have in real estate only. So this is the reason. Why do I ask for city of residence? Because if suppose they have not started investing in a mutual fund, they say, how do we start? So I go to Google Maps, I find out the name of the closest AMC around his house. You see that? I find out the name of the AMC which is closest to his house. I said, you go there. If it is a CAMS office or KFinTech office, I tell them, you go there with these documents, your passport, CDC, last contract form, Aadhaar, PAN, checkbook, and then that's all. You go there and you start your investing in this fund. So I have a list of 10, 25 funds, out of which I tell him which is the most suitable for this fellow. Where the AMC takes minimum of pains, give you minimum of pains, where they will be most cooperative. All these things also count, right? What is the point of investing in a fund which is performing best, but it has a threshold of only 2,500, like Mirai Emerging Equity. You cannot invest more than 2,500 in a month, but it is the best performing. So any of the distributors will say, yes, it is the best. Or for that matter, SBI Small Cap has a limit of 25,000. Now, if a chief engineer or master who has 6 lakhs or 7 lakhs per month at his disposal, 25,000 per month, what is this? So how can you say these are 10 funds? ये सब चीजें टीवी पे अच्छी लगती हैं when you are paid to appear and you say this is the funds you can invest in. We cannot apply the same yardstick to everybody. A newly person who has just become a master chief engineer, he has a different approach to life. He's more enthusiastic. If another 10 years, he's settled down, he is a different requirement. Now, if a new master has not started off his investment, there is a different set of funds which should be recommended to him. If he's at the age of 40, there will be different set of funds which should be given to him. You cannot expect him to be taking that much risk, not as per human this thing, because firstly they feel that we are already left out. So they want to make up that time. So if you give them aggressive fund, they'll put all their money in that. And then after 3 months, suppose the market drops by 10-15%. The moment the market drops by 10-15%, they are already jittery because they have not started the investment. So they will become more panic. They'll get panic and they will exit. It has happened. I have discussed so many times on different videos how people have sold their mutual fund investments when they should have bought more. So my only advice to people is, please reach out to me. The best way of reaching out is via Telegram. You just have to send it to me at Rajeeve Kaushik. Please send me a message indicating your full name, your age, rank, and your city of residence. I will add you. You can put your query so that it is read by everybody. And if it is a different query, I will reply on the group. Otherwise, I'll reply personally to you. I will also give you the funds, at least 10 funds. I said, select any one of them. That is the freedom I give you. Even if I say FlexiCap, I give you a list of 4 or 5 funds of different AMC. Select whichever you want. There is a FlexiCap category which has come around, which is a retirement category, or a HDFC fund, which is for children gift fund. Now, these funds have a lock-in of 5 years. Now, can I give this lock-in of 5 years to a new person? So that is the reason. The best performing fund does not mean it is the best for everybody. You have to compromise. Best performing fund today is quant. I don't have my maximum exposure to quant. I have a very, very limited exposure. It is not even 1%. Because it is such a risky proposition, the way they say. It is not based on my fundamentals, at least. I understand. I've had a long discussion with them. I have a recording of the discussion with the GM. But that is not the way things are done here. It is this don't work like stocks, like you put a list and it has to be a personal touch, and that is why we try to restrict the number of people in this Telegram group to that, because so that I recognize each and every person. I must understand, and I do. This is something which has developed slowly, that when I see the name, I don't know the face or anything, but I remember the requirement, why he contacted me. And this is for your information that daily I get about 4 to 6 phone calls regarding this. All these phone calls, we fix up the time before. Only then you're required to call in that time. And every average call is about 20 to 30 minutes. 24 minutes is the average. So you can imagine me taking 4 to 6 phone calls in a day. I may be doing everything, driving also, but I do take the phone call, and it is only for your benefit. And it is after that, it is your call and your dedication and your determination that you invest and you gain from it.
Guys, if you want to reach out to sir, in the comment section description, or you'll find the link to sir's personal Telegram number, so that you can contact him, share your number and all everything. And remember, only sir can add you. So better you share.
There's a reason I don't share the link, because I only want mariners to come into this group. In the past, by some chance, some mariners had come who had started the finance business. So I don't want you to be affected by anything else. I want you to follow the mutual fund route. And if you and me agree, you stay on the group and you invest through mutual fund. If you say, I'm too conservative and this is not the way, I want to invest by stocks or some other market product, then you're most welcome to try out that. See, I'm not saying that any other thing is bad. Cryptocurrency is good or cryptocurrency is bad. It is just that it is not my cup of tea. So everything is reasonable. I mean, it's to a person. So you have to decide for yourself.
Guys, next video do watch, क्योंकि उस video में, because there is a lot has been said and that's a personal request, sir. That video is कि sir ये सब कर क्यों रहे हैं? Why so much efforts have been put in? Because I'll share my कि मैं ये videos क्यों बना रहा हूँ. My reason and I want to know sir reason, क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय माता दी.